All right, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? This is Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. This is a Teachable Tuesday special. Thank you guys so much for joining me, regardless if it's at night, during the day, or in the afternoon. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully, you're seeing this before 2021, but even if you're not, cool. This video is just to simply talk about some things that I've learned this year in 2020 and some things I'm looking forward to for next year. So before I begin the video, please make sure you like it, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of my Teachable Tuesday lessons, discussions, and special sessions, much like this one. And, just ignore the time. I know it says 2019 on the shirt. This is a family shirt that my stepmom got created when me and my family went to Universal like a year ago. So, we're not going to 2019. It's not 2019. We're going to 2021. All right, cool. All right, because I know somebody was probably going to ask about that. So I'm going to start off like this. I'm going to try to be as quick as possible. I only got about maybe 10 minutes. But I want to talk about 5 things that I learned this year, 5 big lessons I learned this year, and 5 things I'm looking forward to in 2021. This is in no particular order. And I want you guys to also leave a comment below, even if it's not 2020 when you see this video. It'll probably be 2021 more than likely. Go ahead and drop the 5 lessons you learned from 2020 and 5 big things you're looking for in 2021. Okay? Cool. So again, this is in no particular order. The first lesson I learned was if you have to prove to someone that you are a great individual deserving of their love, they are not it. Okay? Very transparent moment here. For years, I was involved with an individual who I thought would be my wife, right? And again, I'm being very, very transparent here, and I don't mind at all because I understand this is all a part of my healing process. And unfortunately, things did not work out, and it was no fault of my own, but I'm also not going to play the blame game here. Let's just say the other individual just didn't want it bad enough. And I found myself trying to prove to her that I was it over and over again. I mean, you're talking about going even as far as, asking for her parents' hand in marriage, because that's how much I cared about this woman. And needless to say, she didn't want it as bad as I did. And unfortunately, she was also involved in some things that probably shouldn't have been involved in. And, again, not getting too personal, but I just personally learned that, I shouldn't have to prove myself to somebody that I like, that I'm it. You know what I'm saying? If you have to go that far and it's that overbearing, then you're better off just walking away, because there is somebody out there who you won't have to prove it. It's like they'll just know, and they'll be willing to exhibit the same effort of love that you're giving out to them. So that was pretty big for me. And maybe one day I'll go into a bigger, story as to what exactly happened. Not really details, but, a little more. But that's all we're going to leave in for tonight. Number 2, it's worthless to get upset about women nature. Accept, adjust, and advance. There are so many guys on social media and on YouTube that complain about women of this, women of that, so on and so forth. And I get it. Trust me, I understand. I've had my fair share of women who I had a great time with. I've also had a fair share of women who I've been done dirty by, not to, but done dirty by. Regardless of how you look at it, you getting mad at women nature, fellas, ain't gonna change a thing. Okay? I'm gonna just let you know and tell you what it is right now. Women nature is women nature. And every woman is also not the same. You know what I'm saying? They have a very similar nature, but they're not necessarily going to act the same. So when you categorize women in just one particular box, what that does is that turns a lot of women off. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to C Boogie. He was dropping the jewels for me. So, that's where I got that information from, and also learning from personal experience. So don't get mad about women acting the way they act. You can get mad at the individual, yes, but don't categorize women in just one box. Just accept that things are the way they are. Adjust. Maybe you might need to level up, or maybe you just need to stop messing with those type of women and just advance in your life. And if you're focused on your purpose, I'm a firm believer that you'll attract the right one. Because I know for me, even though I feel like I haven't met the right one yet, I feel like I'm getting closer to it because I'm more on my grind now. I'm more on my purpose. So that's the second lesson I learned. Third thing I've learned is so many more doors will open up for you once you elevate. And that doesn't just go for women, fellas, or my ladies. That doesn't just go for men. That goes for everything in general. When you start working on yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or even academically, if you're in school, you'll notice that more opportunities will come out of nowhere because you'll be more prepared and you'll be better equipped to be able to handle those things. Here's the thing. God is never going to give you something that you are not ready for. All right. So if you don't have it, one thing I've learned is if you don't have it, it means you're not ready to receive it yet. You're not ready to go on that journey, because if God gave it to you and you weren't ready for it, you would mess it up. You know what I'm saying? So always be prepared. Always be ready no matter what. All right. Number 4, when things don't work out as planned, always have another plan ready, or at least be ready to develop another one. Now, I'm not saying that you have a plan B, because plan B distracts from plan A. But maybe you might need to have a plan A2, plan A3, plan A4. You know what I'm saying? Like I know for me, for example, my ultimate dream is music. I want to do music as a hip hop artist with my group, the Innovators Music Group. You know what I'm saying? By the way, shameless plug, subscribe to our channel, So Solid Force. And things have not been lining up completely the way I want to. So I'm still going to pursue music. I'm just going about other ways for doing it, especially considering that, to make music, what does it require? Money. Okay? So never give up on your dreams. Just always have something in place just in case one thing doesn't work out. That doesn't mean necessarily go to something else, but maybe have something else as the main part until the part that you want fully develops. And then you can go from there. You know what I'm saying? Number 5, God always has our best interests at heart. There's a lot of things that happen in our lives that we don't quite understand. There's a lot of situations that God removes us from, and we get ticked off about the situation. And I am a witness to that, because there have been plenty of things in my life that God has removed me from. And I caught an attitude with him like, yo, my G, what are you doing? And he's like, yo, I'm trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? He always has our best interests at heart no matter what, even when we don't feel it, even when we don't see it, even when we don't believe it. Always. So trust him. You know what I'm saying? When you don't understand the situation that's going on, and it's like at one point you were at one place and now all of a sudden you're somewhere totally different, trust him. Believe me when I tell you that. And the reason I say that is because he knows what's best for us even when we don't know what's best for us, or even when we think we know what's best for us. All right. So, trust God, All right. So real quick before I run out of time, 5 things I'm looking forward to for 2021. Number 1, I'm looking forward to graduate with my master's and possibly start my doctoral program. So I'll be graduating with my master's in higher education and leadership / college teaching in May from the University of Central Florida. And I plan on getting my doctoral degree in ed leadership. So far, I've applied for UCF. I've applied to UCLA. I've applied to UNC. I plan on also applying to Georgia State. So I've had a couple places in mind that I've applied for. And yeah, I'm looking forward to going forward with that. Looking forward to turning 30. I turned 30 in April. Yes. In case some of y'all were thinking, and y'all are shocked, I will be 30 soon. I know I don't look like it, maybe. Black don't crack when you take care of yourself. But yeah, I'll be turning 30 in April. And I used to be scared about approaching 30. Like, yo, what does that feel like? Does it hurt? But I'm very excited to be turning 30. And now I understand when Jay-Z made the song 30 is the new 20. I get it now. It makes perfect sense. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Releasing new music projects and growing even more with my music group. All I'm going to say is this: the Innovators Music Group. Follow us on Instagram. Again, subscribe to our channel, So Solid Force, on YouTube. We got some great things coming for y'all this year. All right, make sure you stay tuned. Okay, even me as a solo artist got some great things coming your way. You can follow me on Instagram, ACTRealMC. I'm just doing all the plugs today. Self-improvement in all areas of my life. I've grown a lot this year. I lost 40 pounds. I have grown in some areas of my life spiritually. I've begun to get back to where I need to be academically, emotionally. I'm seeing a therapist, so I'm looking to continue to just self-improve and be the best that I can be. Not for anybody else, but for myself. You know what I'm saying? 5, progression towards a full-time content creator. At some point, I want to be a full-time content creator on YouTube and social media, actually make a decent amount of money off of it. So I got to keep pushing towards that in order for me to get where I would like to get to. I know it's going to take time. I know it's going to take a lot of hard work, and I'm taking it in baby steps. So next year, I'm going to take even more baby steps so that way eventually I can get to being a full-time content creator. That's something I can see myself doing within the next 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And a bonus one is to put more focus on God and more focus on myself. It is very important to put yourself first when it comes to going to your purpose, and you got to keep God first no matter what. And that's a big lesson I'm constantly learning over and over again. So that's something I'm definitely going to work towards in 2021. I'm very much looking towards that. And that's about it. You know, I'm really just looking forward to improving. And there's so many more things that I could say. But bottom line is 2020 was a bit of a rough year for everybody in one way or another. We got hit by a pandemic that we did not see coming. So be gentle to yourself as you're heading out of 2020 or as you're beginning 2021, depending on the time that you're looking at this video. Okay? Love yourself. And it's okay if you didn't get everything you wanted to get this year. But next year, let's get it. All right? Again, it's Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great, great, great 2021. And some great things are coming our way. And I believe that we're all going to be just fine. All right. Much love. God bless. Be safe. Peace.